coming to the social media, and it's just when it comes to certain things, it seems like he's just right there front center.
Well, let's talk about this. Man,
run that
wave. Floyd Mayweather, posted up a picture and he turned off the comment section, but he posted this all Gucci head to toe. You see right there in the picture, he said, "Put born, a leader." And what do you say to people like this though? Like, okay, we know, about them not, they disrespect us, they don't care. But what do you say about black men who jump up almost to put himself in the position of a clown? You know what I mean? To say, I'm still gonna go do it. Forget, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wear Gucci head to toe. Forget y'all movement. Forget what y'all saying. How do you feel about that though, Sam?
This is what I feel about Floyd. No one should support any of his fights anymore. No one should support any of that rhetoric. You can sit there and run your mouth and say what you say about Gucci because you're mad at T.I. or whatever, and then follow that up with, of course, there's racism in there. But when you take it the step further to continuously mock, you're mocking now.
Yeah.
You're mocking at what they did. You're mocking black people being upset about it. You're just mocking the whole conversation. There is a conversation that needed to be had about it when it came to Gucci. And now you see everyone else following the wave, and it's this fake outrage. And this is where my frustration comes in, where I'm saying now we need to start promoting ours as opposed to sitting there and running our mouth about theirs. But right. Gucci started the whole thing.
So could you imagine though, like something, we talk about the Holocaust being taught, in school, and the Jews being oppressed and whatnot. Could you imagine, somebody, just putting anything derogatory out, about Jewish people, and all of a sudden you see, another Jewish person that steps up and says, "Nah, man, still keep doing it to him. Nah, keep doing it to him. Put that little thing around your neck that symbolizes your death." You know what I mean? That symbol, they disrespected you showing blackface, something that you guys, were very sensitive about. I'm still going to wear it. I'm mad. You don't see that happening with nobody else. You don't see no other races of people doing that. There's something wrong with that. This dude, and like I agree with you. We really don't need to support cats like this at all. You know what I mean? Now, I understand the rah-rah stuff about guys jumping up and wanting to get in the spotlight. I think there's a few of them out there that want to just get in the spotlight because this is their type of thing to jump on. We know their names, but some people actually genuinely care, and they genuinely want to see some change. Anytime somebody jumps up like this is it's what you call treason. Treason at his highest, level.
And when you look at the sport of boxing, and in particular the sport of boxing, because of the names and just the power and prestige that comes from boxing, even though it might have lost its luster because of the heavyweight division, even though that's coming back now, Floyd ran a sport as a black man where you've seen some very prominent black men in the sport of boxing who are in our history, are ingrained throughout black history, in particular, obviously, Muhammad Ali.
Good point.
And when you think about what he did when he won, being the youngest heavyweight champion in the world, as Cassius Clay, and changing his name into Muhammad Ali, converting to the Nation of Islam, one of the most hated, the most hated organization in all the world at that time, as the heavyweight champion. And then them telling him he's not going, or he's telling them that he's not going to Vietnam. He'd rather go to jail. He'd rather receive death, not only to drop the heavyweight championship, to see what he did for his people and to still promote all people. It was an amazing thing. It was very powerful as a black child to even look up a man by the name of Muhammad Ali and learn what he really did.
Right.
Floyd could have did the same shit. Maybe not to the degree of saying, no, he's not going to go to Vietnam, or no, he's not going to do this. But, and I'm not telling what that man to do with his money, but when you got a city of Michigan, which is 90 some odd million dollars away from having clean water, and you have that on your fucking wrist, and you could change their lives quietly, and you don't, and then you still do something like this, and you want some people to support your fucking $100 a fight, and people had no problem doing that because they wanted to see you, because that's the mantle you held. Man, you fucked up.
Then you hear the stories, then you now ask you about T.I.'s diss song after this. Then you hear the stories about guys going back, guys getting robbed, guys getting shot. Is because they shit on the people that helped them get to where they were going to be at, whatever it be, the people in Lansing. I think he's from, you know what I mean?
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids, excuse me. But now you're shitting on the brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, who legitimately have a movement and legitimately, saying, look, we don't want to be treated like this no more. We're going to speak out and say something. You're just totally just shitting on them. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather. So it's like, yeah, you don't got to be Muhammad Ali, but you can at least do something to help. If not, shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Because it's going to come a time where somebody's going to pull your card.
You didn't have to put that picture out.
Right.
And then you turn off the
Right.
comments. Why you turn off the comments?
Right.
And all you laced out and all that shit.
Right.
And then you turn off the comments, you shitting on people.
There's no justification, you know, for now. I heard a lot of people saying a lot of different things, and but I want to ask you about this though before I go there. What do you think about T.I.'s, you know, this song? Because we heard it once, but I heard it a few times after that. What do you think about some of the points that T.I. hit on in this song?
I like the song, but I can't lie. This is what bothers me about the song. T.I. put it on streaming services to get paid from it. So in all actuality,
what's wrong with that?
Well, he's getting paid from Gucci too. Then you're getting paid from the rhetoric.
Woo!
You're getting paid from the rhetoric, and this is why T.I. gotta kind of look at it like, well, damn, you getting paid off the nonsense too. Because if you really gave a fuck about the situation and you really wanted to come at him, just put it out free.
Yeah, but still, he's getting paid, you know. But you know, just like all the outlets that's reporting it, they're going to get paid off the story. You know,
so he deserved to get paid.
I mean, I'm saying it's like he's not getting the pay. He's getting paid from the controversy. It's not like Gucci's cutting him a check. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the narrative is.
I mean, that's a give me.
I think it was more of a personal attack as opposed, and even though he made great points because he's a hell of a rapper,
yeah,
and he should be able to make hell of points, and he did his thing on there.
Right.
I think it was geared more toward Floyd individually,
yeah,
as opposed to the movement because he still went and made money from the shit.
Right.
Put it out for free, chat. You don't need that couple of dollars.
Right. And I will say, you know, that now there's a movement called the ADOS, you know, which is a reparation, you know, movement, you know, which I definitely, you know, do support, you know, reparations for the people, you know, of this country that went through the atrocities, you know, of the transatlantic slave trade, you know what I mean, and beyond, you know, even, you know, up to today, you know, just because we believe in equality. You know, when you look at you know, other races of people who have got full reparations and things that they got, you would have to put that discussion on the table. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just sad to see, you know, situations like this. You know, with people, you know, when people are at least trying to stand up and do something, people kind of throwing a monkey wrench in it, man. It's sad because you don't see other people, you know, doing this. Even like the people that Floyd Mayweather may fight. He may fight somebody like Pacquiao, you know what I mean? And he's from the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, they got unity. They got pride over there. Yeah. They not going to go. They're not, if that was if somebody disrespected the Filipinos or something, they're not going to go against their own people like that. You know what I mean? So he's a sucker. Floyd Mayweather's a sucker. And the money don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? The money don't mean shit at the end of the day. The dude's a sucker, man. Muhammad Ali didn't have all that money, but he made a big of an impact and a big of a difference.
Imagine if he did.
Man. Yeah, definitely.
Great point,
that is what it is, man.
Indeed.
Definitely. But you tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God, and Sandman going in today on this Tuesday. That's right, Tuesday afternoon. We're going to be going live on Thursday night on the Uncensored Truth podcast channel at 7 p.m. Make sure y'all check us out there. Also 8 p.m. on Hip Hop News Uncensored on Friday night. So if you like us to listen to us live, make sure that you check us out there. But yeah, Sandman, I didn't even want to talk about the Steve Harvey and Monique. Indeed,
man. I've been looking forward to talking about Steve Harvey because since we dropped a video on the Uncensored Truth podcast last week, it was a little bit of a mixed reaction. We were kind of surprised, not going to lie. A lot of people supported, a lot of people didn't. Very upset about what we said, the narrative. It was just jokes. We're hating. We're stretching. There was a lot of shit said about it, and we appreciate all comments, but we wanted to talk about it, and it's very good timing because Steve Harvey said something about the interview, the initial conversation that was even started to begin with. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the people, if you don't mind, oh God,
no doubt,
that were that had things to say about the conversation, both good and bad. Now, in the context, we heard that it was just jokes. It was just jokes. Now, just listen, we're from the Def Jam era. When it comes to comedy and when it comes to joking, I don't think you or I have a filter. Say what the fuck you want. Go all the way there. And if we decide to laugh or we don't, that's on us. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to enjoy your humor because I like fucked up humor. I do.
Right.
So growing up on Red Fox, growing up on Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Robin Harris, Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Bernie Mac, the list goes on and on. We already know what we were getting at that situation. But what drew us to these people were the truth and storytelling that they were delivering to their comedy. They were telling the truth. When Richard Pryor talked about doing crack and burning his fucking hair off and going, that was the truth.
Right.
It was funny as hell, but it was truthful. So when Steve Harvey goes out there and says, let me tell you what I would do for $10 million, I'm going to hop and jump like a monkey. Funny to some, but he was telling the truth. There was no joking. There was no it's just jokes to that. And I think people tried to get away from the narrative of him getting on stage and doing what he does. And I'm not telling him he can't say that. I was simply saying, you were simply saying he was telling the truth.